Morning, everybody. My name is Jake Weiss. I'm the Director of Family Ministries here at St. Andrews. And today is Thursday, July 1st when I'm recording this. And this Sunday is the 4th of July, Independence Day here in the United States. And, you know, this time of year always causes me to reflect a lot about where I put my hope and my allegiance, as a follower of Jesus. We face such a strong temptation in this country to fall into worshiping the nation or the flag or the economy, all these things. It is so easy for us to turn those things into idols that compete with our allegiance to Jesus, with our commitment to following Jesus in our lives. So I always am reflecting on that a lot at this time of year, and to kind of encourage all of us to reflect on those things, I wanted to share a prayer this morning from a book that I've used a couple times in these videos. It's called Prayers for Privileged People by Walter Brueggemann, great biblical scholar. This book is so full of great prayers, really convicting, really thought-provoking. Would highly recommend it if you're interested in that kind of thing. And I want to read a prayer from this book that's called Sovereign. All right, so I would encourage you to sit back, find a place where you can focus, and really try to hear and reflect on these words. So this is Sovereign. We name you King, Lord, Sovereign. We trust you, except sometimes we do not. We take matters into our own hands. We fashion power and authority and sovereignty enforced by law and bureaucracy and weapons. We think to make ourselves safe. And then we learn staggeringly how insufficient is our product, how thin is our law, how ineffective is our bureaucracy, and how impotent are our weapons. And we are driven back to you, to your will, your purpose, your requirements. Care for land, care for neighbor, care for future. We name you King, Lord, Sovereign, so undemocratic. And in naming, become aware of our status before you, loved, sent, summoned. We pray this in the name of the loved, sent, and summoned Jesus. So this weekend, as we light off fireworks and have our barbecues and spend time with family and do all these things, often in the name of celebrating America and remembering the history of this country, my hope for us is that we can all keep our minds and our hearts on our true story, our true identity as Christians, as Walter Brueggemann said, that we can be driven back to God's will, God's purpose, God's requirements, care for land, care for neighbor, care for future. Thank you all for tuning in. Go in peace to love and serve the Lord.